guys and girls, sorry for the awkward introduction. As you can see, I'm making my comeback into radio control once again. Now, as you guys may or may not have known, I got out of the hobby not that long ago. Main reason being is because all the trailing areas that I used to go to have now been turned into conservation areas, so there's now barriers and things put up, so I can't go trailing anymore. So I decided to change, change RC hobbies in a way. And what I've decided to do is get into construction RC, but I'm poor. I don't have the money to go spending, $3,000 or $4,000 on an RC like some of these other rich bastards. So I decided to get into construction RC on a budget-friendly level. None of the vehicles that I'll be featuring on my channel in my construction series will cost any more than about, give or take, $300. Now, I've got to thank a couple of channels just recently. I've been watching RC84's channel on his construction series, and he really basically went into depth on some of the construction vehicles that he had purchased, and got to thank RC84's for that one. But once again, he's got some RCs that I couldn't afford. So my journey into RC construction is going to be on the very bottom budget end. And I'm going to kick things off today with my first arrival. Dun dun dun! This is the Huina 1592 excavator. Now I'm going to bring it in so you guys can see. Now, the reason why I'm setting it up on the bed today is because currently my workshop bench is currently full of some other projects that currently need a lot of fixing, and they're called computers. So yeah, I'm not going to go down that stream with you guys on this channel, but yeah, there's some computers out on my bench at the moment that could do with a bit of love, and so that's why I'm not shooting it in my RC workbench, because currently my RC workbench has computers sitting on it. Now, one of my friends has asked me to do an unboxing of this thing, so that's what we're going to do. Now, for those of you who don't know, Huina is actually pronounced Huina. Like winner, but Huina. Huina. It's like a W, but with a kind of a H pronunciation at the beginning, so it becomes Huina. Everyone's gone Huina, Huina, Huini, Huana, but I actually got told from one of the sales reps that it's Huina. As in like, Huina, chicken dinner, yeah. Alright, anyway, so this is not what you call a hobby grade RC, no. This is a repairable and modifiable toy grade RC. So it doesn't have hydraulics or anything like that. It's all electric. Now, they offer various models of these excavators. The 1550, I believe, is the entry level, and the 1550 is really toy grade. I have seen people modify them, but it's not an easy task. The 1592 is a non-proportional excavator as far as the driving skills are concerned, and I'll give you a thorough rundown of it operating before I actually set this thing to work. But you can upgrade these things. There are various parts you can get through AliExpress to make them better. So let's get into the unboxing. I know there's a lot of people who are going to be going, oh, I'll save you time, here's a timestamp. That doesn't help anyone, because YouTube now relies on you guys watching the video, so I kind of like need the time. So that's why I'm taking as much time as possible to unbox this thing. Anyway, yeah, shorts I can't do because I don't use mobile phone technology. I hate mobile phones. In fact, if it was up to me, I would not have a mobile phone. Good old computer any day. But yep, we're just going to unbox it, unseal it on camera. So you guys will be seeing this for the first time, same as me. Alright. Now, I have to admit, the post office guy kicked this thing around like a football. The box is damaged. It literally just came with a plastic bag wrapped over it. That was pretty much it. So let's see how this goes. So tab 1, tab 2. Ooh, carry handle. There we go. Now, I'm just going to quickly duck behind the camera, see if you guys can still see. Yeah, we can, which is good. It's good, it's good, it's good. You might not see me because I'm now standing up. And we're just going to tip her out. Ooh, unboxings. They're fun. Okay, so looks like we've got an instruction manual. A little bit far away from the camera. I'm sorry about that. It's just where I can set up the tripod in this room. And it walks you through all you can do, like removing the bucket. You can actually buy a drill and a timber grab for this thing. Interesting. I thought that was reserved for the 1593 and the 1594. Looks like I can upgrade this more than I thought. Now, it does come with a 7.4 volt lithium ion battery, 1200 milliamp hour. And the intelligent USB charger that comes with it has overcharge protection. So it's a 5 volt, 2 amp daily, and it puts it out at 7.4 volt at 1000 milliamp. So that's going to take an hour and 20 minutes to charge up that battery. Okay. And it just walks you through in English, believe it or not. It is in English, all of it. It is in English. Saying the precautions of lithium ion batteries, you know, don't leave them unattended. Make sure that you charge them up with the big white socket and not the red block socket. So that means you've got to use the balance port on the battery, not the connection port. And there are different fire hazards and things like that. It's pretty good. Pretty good there. So it tells you how to pull apart the bucket to dismantle the bucket and replace it. So I'll be able to get some mods for this thing, which is cool. And then it walks you through the driving and operation controls. Cool beans. Alright, so let's see what's inside the white box. There's our controller, which it looks a little bit PlayStation-y, which is a good thing for a gamer like me. I'll be able to adapt to those controls pretty easily. Okay, cool buttons. I think these are for driving. These are for the actuation of the bucket and the turning of the platform. So that's pretty cool. On-off switch. Lights, sounds. Now, I don't think I can actually get that bucket thing on there because these don't appear to be switches to activate it. So maybe they're lying. Maybe that brochure is for another model. I don't know yet. But yeah, pretty basic controller. 2.4 gig. Batteries go on the back. Alright, let's have a look at it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, for one thing, it's upside down. Oh yeah, because I tipped it out, didn't I? Duh. Let's do this. Ta-da! There we go. It's a little bit bigger than I anticipated. But here we go. Look at that. Now, it's no point me telling you, oh, this is how good it is and this is how it's going to operate, because obviously the battery's not charged. The battery is stuck in the box, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get that out. Tell me you. Kommen Sie hier schnell. I'll probably end up breaking the charger trying to get it out, but that doesn't matter, because like a normal RC enthusiast, I have a proper RC battery charger in the workshop. So let's have a look and see what this thing is. There we go. Ooh, got a carbon fibre wrap on the battery. Okay, so let's see. It looks like a JST plug to me. And there is no separate balance charger. So yeah, I think that manual's lying to me. It says I can upgrade the bucket and things, but I don't think I can. And there are no holes on that boom to insert the thingies that they were telling me I could do. So that brochure lies. It clearly says in here that I can get a bucket and things for it. That ain't the case. I thought that was, when I bought it, I thought that was the case. Yeah. So what's the point of me getting a timber grab arm when I don't see a port on this arm to plug it into? Liars. But maybe I can get a different arm for it and then put those mods on it. Okay, cool. Yep, it then walks you through all the controls and stuff. But yeah, I don't get... That's definitely not the case for this thing. Yeah, it's just a generic user guide. So it's even got features in the guide that you can't actually do with this model. Huh, interesting. Am I worried? No. I really only bought this thing just for the digging purposes, to be honest with you. But I could do that as part of the mods on this channel, is convert this thing over to, say, maybe a 1594 arm or a 1593 arm. Replace the actuators, because this one is gear driven. The difference between the models of the Huina excavators is basically the 1592 and the 1550 are gear driven, so there's individual motors in the base and the arms up here, all the way through here, that basically turn a gear to allow it to open, close and things like that. They're not the strongest in the world, as you would expect. With a gear-driven excavator, you're going to have slipper clutches. So when it gets to a certain point, it'll just click its brains out. But you can actually upgrade this to the next level, which is what the 1593 is, and it actually has worm-driven servos instead. But yeah, so I look forward to using this thing, guys and girls, but definitely don't believe what the manual says, because it's telling me that I can definitely put the grasped steel mill arm on it, and it says I can plug in a cord. Yeah, English fail hard. But you can't. Not with this one anyway. Not with the 1592. But yeah, cool. Anyway, that has been the unboxing of my 1592. But I indeed do not spot the place on the arm where I can plug in that additional power. Maybe I have to open the arm up to see it. Oh, wait. Yeah, it looks like there is a port up there. Maybe they didn't lie after all. You guys will have to stay tuned to find out whether or not I can put those additional arms on this thing. Alright guys and girls, until next time, don't forget, polish the thumbs up if you want to stay in touch with the construction series I'm about to do. There is actually a garden bed in the backyard that needs some work, but I can't get a wheelbarrow into where it is. And that was the main reason for buying the construction RCs, to actually do some yard work with them. But yeah, you're going to have to hit the thumbs up, nail that subscribe button, and keep a watch out for the next construction RC I unbox. Until then, bye for now. See ya! Oh, and I'm sniffing because I've got a cold. It's not COVID, I checked.